McCarthy. At halfback is Mark Casey, Gavin Crowley and Martin Riley as Fergus Clifford gets us underway, and the game is on. In the middle of the field for Templenoe, Sean Sheehan and Colin Crowley. The half forward line is Pat Spillane. Brian Collins back very deep. That's Joe O'Connor. This is his chance to go on the surge. Joe O'Connor, Ronan Carroll's making space, followed by Tyg Morley. Joe's on the run. Can he kick the game's first score? Joe O'Connor sends that one over the bar. You can't be giving him opportunities in free space.
Yeah, and if you're going to give away the ball that easy, you're going to be punished. And again, but they're not taking the chances. And when you come to a place like Connolly Park, you got to take your chances. You know, no score on the board yet, and the Stacks attacking again.
Yeah, we're in the 7 minute of game. Here's Owen Carroll in a little bit of space. He'll turn onto the trusty left boot. Owen Carroll will send that one over the bar. That's a nice point. Again, Stacks are finding space.
Yeah, quality ball. Runs into the space, able to turn onto his favoured leg and puts it over the bar.
Look to play make from a deeper position to Heinrich now, trying to take on his man. Heinrich turns inside Brian Crowley. This is a chance to get his first score. But Heinrich, we just spoke about him, kicking 5 last week. He's off the mark now.
Yeah, and come here, if he's going to get a run at you and you're one-on-one with him, you're in trouble, because he's a big boy. He can go by you quick. He uses his footwork. Team that are hungry, and they're structured. And
here's Horan, strikes that in and over the bar. It's a 2-pointer. Fergus Clifford puts up to 2 hands. Excellent score. Kirby was fouled. We're in the 12th minute. Conor Horn, he's been reliable. He's filling the centre half.
So, starting here for him doesn't faze him at all.
Yeah, certainly not. Here's Heinrich again, receiving from Conor Horn. Heinrich looks to Cian Purcell. Cian Purcell, a great man for a goal. Pops it inside, plays the 1-2. Has he got a point in the locker? Look at the pace of Purcell. Will he go for the goal? No, he'll tap it over the bar. Cian Purcell, lovely 1-2, lovely point. Stacks are 6 to the good.
Yeah, and just a lovely little 1-2 move in the middle of that, and Purcell keeps...
goes direct. Little bit of space now for Ronan Carroll. He's inside Tyg Morley. Will he punch the point? Indeed he will. Ronan Carroll sends it over the bar. Great assist by Michael O'Donnell.
Yeah, excellent. I thought Adrian Spillane was going to catch it. It fell out of his hands and it was gone before he could get another chance at it. 2 big boys out here, Adrian Spillane.
The pass to Ronan Carroll. Can Ronan Carroll, he's got a punch point. Lays it inside again to Nagel. Nagel will look for the score. Joey Nagel from a tight angle. You didn't expect that one, all the way up from fullback.
And he's your fullback, and what does he do? He flushes out the run.
O'Connor gets there first. Heinrich pops it off now to Ronan Carroll. Ronan Carroll has a bit of space. He's going to take on his man. Turns on to the right, but that's too easy. And Ronan Carroll sends that one straight over the bar. That's another point. It's 9 points to no score. Just a 1-pointer there.
Yeah, that's his second score.
Pat Spillane now, powerful figure trying to get away from Ronan Shanahan to Gavin Crowley now. That looks a high tackle. Ref not saying anything. Gavin Crowley will shoot for the score, and Gavin Crowley will get the score. Sends it over the bar. Took a high tackle, but still carried on and a lovely point.
Yeah, excellent from Gavin, and you'd be very happy. Whole half. And if you're going to win this game, the likes of Killian Spillane needs to be scoring 10 or 11 points.
Here's Cian Purcell for Austin Stacks. We're just gone into injury time. Look at Dylan Casey making that run forward. Tyg Morley has just spotted him. The half-time whistle blows. Austin Stacks are in control. It's 9 points, and he's been replaced by Patrick Clifford wearing the number 19 jersey. Fergus Clifford from Listry is our match referee, and he gets us underway with Adrian Spillane winning that ball. Maybe that's an early statement of intent from Templar. Crowley drives it. This is going to go in all the way.
What a score.
Over the bar. That's a superb. And he goes in and gives Joe O'Connor a belt to the shoulder just to tell him we mean business here in the second half.
They need cover scores that you'll see. What a kick. Great kick. And it was, once it left his boot, it was on the way.
Yeah,
and they have it again.
Well capable of that. Here goes Pat Spillane now on the surge. Can he get a score? That will really get the crowd going. Indeed it does. Spillane sends it over the bar. You can see the Templenoe bench to our left. They're delighted with that.
Yeah, they're showing a bit of life, and they've won a kick out. They attacked the kick out. They attacked it.
Reduced the deficit to 6 points. This is a chance for a 2-pointer from Killian Spillane. Should be no difficulty to him. Sends it over the bar. Excellent from Killian Spillane.
Referee says 2-pointer.
Orange flag goes up. That makes it 10 points to 6.
11-6.
Heading towards the 45-metre line. Joe wants it. Gives it to Joe. Back with Luke Casey again. Luke Casey now to Armin Heinrich. Heinrich, bit of space now for Conor Horn, and he's Ronan Carroll inside. Carroll gets it. Carroll looks inside, nice pass. Daniel Kirby, will he punch a point? He'll kick it instead. Daniel Kirby sends that over the bar. Well worked score.
Yeah, excellent score from the kick out, because they kicked it out right on top of Conor Horan, and even though
Carroll crossfield in space is Owen Carroll. He wants to get on the left. Steady pops it back to Purcell. Purcell turns inside, low centre of gravity, Keane Purcell, and sends it over the bar. Excellent point. One off the left in the first half, one off the right.
Yeah, really lively, and a good score from the Stacks. A great reply.
Not the best hand pass in the world from Joe, but Kirby gets there eventually. Kirby looks inside, hand pass, Heinrich to kick his second. Heinrich sends it in, Heinrich sends it over the bar. 3 on the trot for Austin Stacks.
Yeah.
They've responded.
Yeah, and when they're winning the ball in the middle of the field, there's 5 or 6 of them around there tackling, and the physicality of the Stacks.
In possession, he wasn't happy with his last kick at the post, but it almost resulted in a goal, maybe even a penalty. Here is Mark Casey to Gavin Crowley. Gavin Crowley launches it. You could see straight away, he knew it was going over the bar.
He knew it was over the bar before they hit the 45. Excellent from Gavin. And again, they're just 5 points down. You know, and there's steal here again.
Steal again with Patrick Clifford from Tansley's kick out to Killian Spillane. Must make them pay with a score. Killian does. Sends it over the bar. In the blink of an eye, a 7-point lead is gone down to 4.
Yeah, they need to go back now to their set kick out here. If you're Stacks, you're going to say.
Certainly will. Templenoe not out of this game. Not by any means. Austin Stacks 13 points. Templenoe 9 points. Here goes Brian Crowley. Pops off the pass Adrian Spillane. Adrian will kick the score. Adrian does kick the score. That's his first point. 3 points in it.
And 3 points in it. They're going to look a little bit livelier now. Adrian Spillane came from his own 45 and built it all the way down the field.
He might have to turn it. He preferred to kick with the right with his effort from play. Now he's going to turn onto the left boot. It's about 21 metres out. Mike O'Donnell with the left foot of mark. No mistake. Good score from Michael O'Donnell. 2 changes. Ryan O'Driscoll, an absolute live wire. He's going to be on as well here for Stacks. Joe O'Connor. Joe sends it to Purcell. And here's Joe now. We were looking for that dynamic war run and maybe a chance of his second point. And
yeah,
Joe
one of those great Joe runs.
One over the bar.
Great score.
We were waiting for it, Niall.
Yeah, needed to do it. Needed to get on ball. Needed to do that power run. Start making the Templenoe. You know, they're just struggling, but from a Stacks point of view,
Dylan Casey trying to get forward as well to punch a score, and he does. I think
Dylan Casey sets it over the bar.
Good pass by Cian Purcell. He set up a good bit as well.
The worry is now that Templenoe are getting a little bit too.
If Michael Tansley can drive this. Here he goes, hits it long and high. We said he had it in the locker, Niall. Michael Tansley, no mistake.
He had a couple more in the locker. It was that long and that comfortable for him. So,
they are a big gunners, right? Beaten County Championship finals. Popped off to Carroll again. Can he get a 4th point? Will he go for the goal? Ronan Carroll sends it over the bar. 4 points from play. Very impressive performance by the young man.
You're going to ask me for my club or man of the match, and there he is. I mean, I have to give it to him. He's not sure. You know, and this is... So you get an injury. Sure, Paddy Lane is injured. Their tallies.
And there, Colin Brown didn't get the opportunity to come on, but he won't unduly